welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Wednesday 29th of April 2026, where the sun has definitely not got its hat on and we have drifted into like Mordor territory. It's just kind of steely grey and cold. I know, back to normal. And very fittingly for the weather actually, we are on to D, something called Dord and other ghost words. D-O-R-D. Were you to have a copy of Webster's New International Dictionary, 2nd edition, the one published in 1934, that's very niche, isn't it? It's like, just a minute, let me go and have a look on my bookshelf. And were you to browse the D's, you might crumb across the word Dord, defined succinctly and with no etymological explanation as density. I'm in, I'm invested. This may seem unremarkable, but Dord is what lexicographers call a ghost word. People! Thank you as well to Kristen and to Gawain for sending me pictures of a lazy Susan. Now I know. Don't know why that came into my mind. Ghost word, lazy Susan, but it did. So, a ghost word, a non-word that has unveiled or inveigled itself into the dictionary because someone somewhere has blundered. In the case of a Dord, the dictionary's chemistry editor had written an entry slip with two options for the scientific abbreviation of density, D or capital D or lowercase d. When it was reviewed, the spaces were interpreted as an error and it was corrected to Dord, which is how it remained until 1947 when the ghost was exorcised from the dictionary. The term ghost word was coined by the philologist Walter Skeet in 1885 in an address to the Philological Society. Skeet identified over 100 spectral words, haunting different printed texts, including dissouled, having, lath, I thought lath was a word, morse, panfray, and charter. I don't know about you, but I thought sharting had come back into Urban Dictionary, shall we say, and I'll leave it there. If you know, you know. As he explained, these words didn't exist and were misprints of defouled, harm, lay, nurse, porphyry, and charter, itchy ear, respectively. That was a lot to read out, so we're going to have part 2 tomorrow, but I'm absolutely wrapped I am. Right, what cards will we have today? Itchy nose. We've been wheeling through some of the old faves, haven't we? And I think I'm going to do that again today. At the moment I want this one. Actually I'm feeling a bit of Palladini. Feeling a bit of old Palladini. Itchy. New Palladini. I stand corrected. Look at that. Love a price tag. This was £21.25 when it was priced, whenever that was. I don't remember where I got this. I certainly didn't buy it for £21.25. I don't think. Oof, hello. Oh, that's just the Joker. We don't need that. But we will have you. I'm going to take the 3 cards that are just knocking around in there in a reel. Just hanging around. See, it's the one guy that's always doing the work who's doing the work again. Bloody hell. Look at what was lurking in there. Can I even show it to you? I think I can. That was in the box. He's manoeuvring some plasterboard. I'm not even going to do... I don't even need to shuffle the buggers. Right, we're there. Whew. I don't know what Palladini means. This is by, oh, it's by David Palladini. That reminds me of Gilmore Girls, because I'm pretty sure that that is written by someone Palladini. Anyway, enough of that, Gemma. Overall energy, and by God you're going to need it. Ooh, hello. Seven of Pentacles was hiding at the bottom. Overall energy, temperance. Cool your jets. Cool your jets, mister. Cool your jets. So we have Cool Your Jets, the Temperance card, which is like find some balance in your feelings. Okay? That's okay. Wait till you see the rest. Let's look at this. We've got our slightly, I don't know what's going on with that. He looks like he's got a rubber ring around his head that you would wear for like swimming and stuff when you were little. But either way, he's got a fish in a cup, and he's the Page of Cups. So this is about feelings. It can be your feelings towards someone or something, but they are somewhat new or tender, like a little plant. You know, like a little shoot of a plant. Easily eaten by a snail or blown away by the wind. And then we also have the Two of Wands, which in this deck I think they're always carrying. Sorry, someone is sawing plasterboard now without a mask on. No health and safety these days. Yeah, the wands are these kind of weird Triffid looking flowers. By the way, did anyone see the Day of the Triffids? My dad used to play that when we were in the 80s. I think it was an 80s really weird BBC film. So strange. So, Two of Wands, you've got ideas, you've got prospects, you've got passions about them. You're feeling, I want something of this, I want, you know, to do this, I want to have this, I want to be this. But also, we've got feelings about it. I want to push forward, I want to make this happen. There's a fish in a cup is like a kind of creativity. And Temperance is telling you to take it quite steady, because there's a lot here. We've got the Seven of Swords knocking around, and it very much wanted to come out. And I'm getting a flavour for the Seven of Swords that I don't always get. Sometimes it can just be a real beast of a card where someone's giving you the runaround, or they're being sneaky. I kind of think you need to be sneaky, which does happen with the Seven of Swords. So don't be completely open about your plan or your idea. And this is backed up by the Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. What a glove. Look at that bad boy. I know. Venus in Aquarius, Five of Swords, which is a sense of detachment, being able to detach. And also could be that what you're dealing with, especially if it's a work or friend thing, people might be manoeuvring a little. So you might need to manoeuvre too. We also have the Magician, which means there is some kind of more organised plan, but also that you have power in this in a weird magician way. Like you can be the teacher, the prime mover, the person. But notice in the background we have got the Devil. Now the Devil sometimes can be like your root chakra, your motivating factor, your scrappiness, what you do when you're absolutely got your back against the wall. Devil is not always a card that's saying something nasty in the chains and all that. Often it is, but in this case it's not. It's like if you need to employ that kind of, so be it. And then lastly, just one of the nicest. And you know that we've had a lot of Five of Pentacles recently. This is like taking the snow road, winter is coming, you know, blowing off the comfort zone and doing what's difficult because that's the right way for you. Oof, there's a lot here. Let me give you a quick glance at the cards on their own, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Okay. If the sequins will allow it. There we have it. That's a lot, isn't it? Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Namaste.